Hello, hello, good morning, happy Sunday, happy January 4th, 2026. My name is Alicia. Welcome. This is my little Sunday journaling time to get ready for the week, get everything planned out, and feeling a little less chaotic going into the new week. So I am glad that you're here with me. And this is just our time, our space. We are making our, we want to make our week the best that it can be. And we're setting aside this time to plan and scheme together. So I'm so glad you're here. So I'm going to first say hello to some people in the chat. I saw, okay, we got Miss Ellen. Hello. Hello. Happy New Year. It is good to see you. Yes, I hope you had a wonderful New Year. We made it. We have survived. So yes, thank you for being here, lady. Yes, good. It's like, oh my gosh, it's the first Sunday of this year. I'm already okay. I can leave now. Thank you. This is good. Thank you. All right. Who else we got here? We got Miss Blerd. Rita. Thank you for being here. Hello. Happy New Year to you as well. All right. I'm sending you both a hug. I appreciate you. And yes, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good Sunday. And we're going to get through this week together as we've been doing. We've been doing all right. Okay, I see. Here, I'm gonna go ahead. I want to wait, where am I? I'm sorry, I just uploaded these slides. I'm like, okay, so tell me first, how last week go for you? And I've got the fireworks here. If you were really into the New Year celebration, how did that go for you? Leave me something in the chat. We like to share. We like to celebrate together. And yeah, just let me know how the rest of your week went as well. Maybe you had a work thing that happened, or maybe something happened with your family. Drop me an emoji in the chat, or you can use your words, whatever feels best for you. We are here to support you. We're here to just celebrate those wins and try to cheer each other up when things don't go so well. As we want to make sure that we are together in this. So yes, I think I'm gonna give myself my emoji. I don't know. I'll say overall it was. I'll do the high. What is this? The touchdown emoji. I'll go ahead and give that to myself. That's actually my favorite. One of my favorite emojis. So I'm happy with it. Boop. I'm gonna leave that in the chat. Yes, y'all. Yes. Oh, good morning, y'all. Yay. All right, so we got Ellie, we got Plan to be Rita, and now I see we got Miss Budgeted Mama. Hello, happy Sunday, happy New Year. I'm so happy you're here. Thank you. Happy New Year. Yes. Year is starting off great. All right. Yes, happy New Year. All right, Miss Plan to be Rita's feeling it. Got some happiness already. I love it. We're only a few days into the new year. I hope it's, starting to go in the upward direction. So, yes, that is what we like to see. Beautiful. All right, y'all. All right. I'm so just glad to be here. Happy you're here. And let's see what else we got here. All right. I wanted to share what I did for New Year's. I went to the beautiful land of Covington, Kentucky. I live in Cincinnati, Ohio, so it's just south of me, across the river, and so it's like this mystical land. So yes, I took a shuttle down across the river, and I got a hotel room by myself. I just wanted to be chill for the new year. It was very relaxed, very chill. I did do some journaling. And then here, I'll explain that in a second. I watched, so I turned the TV on. Well, first, okay, this first picture, you see I have my headscarf on. So I got to the room. Check out. It was officially at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I was like, oh no. So I got there. I rolled up at like 1:45, and I was like, "Can I check in?" And they let me check in, and I was just like, "I need a nap." As soon as I got in there, opened my bag, I got my little headscarf on, and I was like putting it on as I'm looking out the view because I wanted a room with a balcony, and that way Cincinnati skyline. And at night, it's really beautiful. And Cincinnati did have a small fireworks show for midnight, so I'm glad I got that room. But yeah, first things first, I got the nap. It was glorious. And then I spent way too much time thinking about what I was going to have for dinner. Did that. And then I was watching television. I had the like TV lineup, but then I also had my Bluetooth speaker, so I was like, I had TV. Feels very ADHD. I had the TV on mute, and then I had the speaker on, and I'm like dancing. And yeah, so it was a very good little party of fun for myself. I was very happy. And I did some journaling. I think I did this the next morning. So what do I want to learn this year? Skating. I feel like I'm like an armchair roller skater right now. I like to skate, but I haven't skated in a long time. I just watch other people do it on Instagram. Pole dancing. The reason I wrote that. Times are tough, but no. But the reason I wrote that is because I'm a very impressionable child. I watched The Princess Bride. Here they had this 80s lineup on ANC. I watched that. And then after that, I watched Usher's concert. He had a really cool concert special on BET. Look at that. There are all these like dancers and strippers, and he had these poles, and like strippers like climbing up poles and like clapping their legs. Like there were just so many things, and I just, of course, everything was just beautiful, but I was in admiration of the athleticism, like the upper body strength and lower body strength it must have taken for them to do a lot of the things they did. So I was like, see, there are classes here in Cincinnati. So I'm like, check one out. And so I put that, and I was just kind of brain dumping all the different things that I wanted to learn this year. Another is different writing and journaling techniques. I'm always fascinated by that, of course. So that's where I was. New Year's, it was beautiful. So my New Year's goal was to be somewhere warm. That didn't work out. I had a house sit that was canceled. So I was like, okay, what's the next best thing? I want to be away from a television. I didn't want to party and go out. I just wanted to be like separated. So I did that, and then I just avoided Ryan Seacrest, avoided his face. New Year's Rockin' Eve. So overall, it wasn't what I had planned, but I feel pretty good about it. Yeah, say that. Yes. All right, y'all. I'm talking of how are we doing here in the comments. Yes, thank you for being here. Hello. Yes, say hello to each other in the chat. We are fam here. We are a little, we got our little crew every Sunday, and I love to see it. All right, y'all. Mama, beautiful, y'all. Okay, so if anyone is still getting their supplies together, I want to give us a little bit of time to get our gear organized. This presentation slide has helped me so much, and I hope it helps you. Just to get everything organized. And I'm going to put up my camera here to show you that I do have my journal. It is here. All right. But yes, definitely get your journal. Get your spiral notebook if you use that. Get your pens, get your highlighters, markers, all of this stuff. I got my calendar stamp. Okay, I got my correction tape somewhere. That is the one thing that is never where it's supposed to be. And let's see, we've got a ruler, we've got a pencil, and yes, our survival gear, our coffee, our beverage, maybe some, yes, drink coffee tea if you need lip balm, if your lips are always chapped. Tissues, if your nose is always runny or stopped up, tissues, get them ready. You want to be comfortable, all right? Um, I will actually take a moment. I'll need it at some point. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I am back. All right, I hope you're feeling ready. You've got your supplies. Feeling good. We're going to have a good journey session today. Okay, so before we begin, I'm going to first just and what I want us to do is just get our minds right, get in the right state of mind, feeling good about our journaling time today. So if you feel comfortable, I want you to go ahead and close your eyes and start to take a few deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Feel your, I'm not sure if it's supposed to be your lungs, your diaphragm. Feel your upper chest fill with air. As you breathe in through your nose, we'll do one last exhale. All right, and then maybe shake your arms out a little bit. Make sure your shoulders are low, especially if you're a typist like I am all day at work. They just go up to my ears. So make sure you go ahead and put those down. All right. Feeling a little more relaxed. Maybe. All right. Maybe. Okay, y'all. Let's see. Who do we have in the chat? Yes, we're saying hello. I see Stephanie Scribe. She's here. Stephanie Scribe. Hello. Happy New Year. Yes, it is good to see you. It is good that you have decided to join us on this Sunday. We are all here together. We are making a conscious choice to be here together today to get in our journals and get our weeks right. So I appreciate you. All right. Yay! Okay, so what I want you to do now, so normally I put this question at the end of my live streams or my videos or whatever. I want us to think more about this year and just think about what it is that we want in our lives. Sorry, I hope I can move something. Worry more. Think about our lives. Think about what we want in the near future, in the far future. So I want us to just take. No. All right. I want us to just take a moment to. What happened there? It is live television, y'all. Take a moment to think about what you want. I would like a camera setup that's permanent and that I don't have to set up every week. That is something I would like. So, wait, all right. Okay, so I wanted to take a moment and think about what do you want? What do you want for your future? I'm so nervous. Oh, oh God. Okay. So yes, so I want you to keep whatever it was that popped into your mind, into your spirit when you were thinking of that, I want you to keep that in mind as you make your goals, as you decide what you're going to do this week. Okay, you're going to visualize what it is that you're going to do. All right, I hope that was helpful. You know, all right, y'all. So now we're going to take a moment. We're going to do a brain dump in our spiral notebooks. If you don't feel like using your main journal, your ride or die, if you like using that, then feel free to. Sometimes I use scrap paper. If I don't have a spiral notebook handy, I just use just whatever paper is lying around. The main thing, of course, I save it though. But the main thing is to just get everything out that you would like to do this week. If it's something that you think of that's for next week or the week after that or whatever, make sure you put it on a post-it or something so you remember to do that. I do that a lot for Sunday, like Saturday afternoon, because since I'm transitioning into the new week, I'll put it on a post-it like, oh, okay, on Sunday, I want to do my hair and nails. I don't want to forget. And then I need to scan some receipts and quietly. So anytime there's something that I can't write down in my journal and see every day in the immediate future, then I make it. All right, y'all, I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to give y'all 10 minutes to do that. Oh, it's time. Okay. Yeah. Right down to B1. Okay. We have about a minute and 30 seconds left for our brain dumpy time, getting out everything you want to do this week so that it's out of your head and hopefully in your planner. Okay. I am physically and mentally feeling a little more calm now that I have journaled a little bit. I hope you are as well. Uh, I'm so sorry for the technical issues that I just had. Hopefully, you weren't paying attention because you were writing. But if you saw them, I apologize. I had my little overhead camera thing fall down, and so some of you probably saw the underside of my desk table, which is fine. They're just boxes under there, but didn't mean for you to see that. So I'm sorry that all of that happened. So hopefully everything is, well, knock on wood, that everything stays where it is supposed to stay. All right, so let's move on here. We did our brain dump, very, very good. And now I'm just going to ask you approximately 7 journaling planning questions. So our first question is going to be, I'm going to give us 5 minutes for this first set of 3. What progress did I make on my goals last week? Number 2 is, what slowed me down last week and what can I adjust? And number 3 is going to be, where might I need support this week? How will I get that support? So yes, I want you to, start to think about how last week went for you. I know it was kind of a weird week with the holiday and everything, but just starting to think about the progress that you made and things that could have gone better, things that went surprisingly well. So start to think about how we can repeat the things that went well, and thinking about what didn't go so well already. But we don't want to dwell on that if it didn't go so well. So I'm going to give us 5 minutes to ponder these questions. So let me go ahead and get our timer back. And okay, how are you doing in the chat? Are you still with me? Do you feel good after you did that 10 minutes of kind of unleashing your thoughts? Was anything surprising for you that came up? Did anything come up that you had been thinking about for a while that you actually want to get started on this week? Sometimes we have a tendency to just let things spin in our heads and not actually do anything about them. What are you going to do? Okay. All right. I'm going to give you that 5 minutes and we will reconvene. Think about that. All right, bye. Oh, no, I'm still. Oh. Okay, we still have a minute and 15, 14, 12 seconds. All right, that was our 5 minutes. Very good job. I hope that helped you, just reflect on your week a little bit. You know how we okay. And now I'm gonna move on to our next set of questions here. I'll give you another 5 minutes please. So yes, by Friday evening, if that is your last day of work for the week, I will have done at least one thing that moves me closer to what I want and what isn't. So yes, your last yeah, I said work, but your last day of for your week for the week. Um, I want you to pick one thing that you want to have accomplished by that point, and what is that? What is that? All right, and then number 5, over the weekend, how will I reward myself after I finish this task? This used to be I wrote over the weekend instead of Saturday, yesterday, because I did do all of my weekly things that I was supposed to do. So I should have done my thing on Saturday, and I didn't feel like it. So I'm going to do it today. Uh, but yeah, so I want you to think about how you will reward yourself over the weekend before the next week or finishing a task, because I want you to always, and I want myself to always, take a moment to pat yourself on the back, think about the progress that you've made, all of that. Be positive, give yourself that reward for doing something that you had been intending to do. All right, and then number 6 is what small steps can I take tomorrow to get started on this task? So yes, whatever your task is for the week, what do you want to do tomorrow to get started on that? And it can be something teeny tiny, maybe just making an appointment, or just talking about it with a friend. All of those things count. Okay. Yes. All right. What do we have going on in our chat here? All right. So yes, we've got Rinsky Anime Fan. Hello, welcome. All right, thank you for joining us today. Oh, I'm just so happy you're here. Oh, I'm happy that this time gives you some new ideas, gives you some things to kind of think about and ponder. So yeah, very good, very good. That makes me happy to hear. Thank you for joining us, and thank you for leaving that comment. I love it. All right, yeah, madam. We're gonna get through this week together. Okay. So, and then I see we have the lieutenant. She is here. Hello, happy New Year. All right. Yes, thank you. Hello. Welcome. Pleasure. Yeah, I hope you had a good New Year. And I hope it's starting out well for you. All right, I'm glad you're here. Yay. Okay, so we are going to get started on of these next questions here. I'm going to be as quiet as possible. And I am going to just give you that time to think about being good to yourself. You should always be good to yourself, no matter what. But being good to yourself if you do something that's moving you forward. Okay, y'all. 5 minutes. We have 50 seconds left. I don't know when we ran out of time, but we did. Okay, so that was our 5 minutes. Ah, good. Yeah, so I just put a little question in the chat. I just wanted to see who else was out there on the job hunt, looking for a new, source of income so we don't have to strip first. I mean, if you want to, that's not my purview. So yeah, what are you going to be doing this week to support your job hunt? And I was just curious if you had a similar vote. All right, but I'm going to move on, and we're going to do this last set of questions for our break. We're going to have a 5-minute break after this, but this thing always screws up. That always, and I'm a very routine oriented person. So if something, just breaks that routine in any kind of way, then it sometimes not ruins, I'm being so dramatic. It just takes the whole day off course. I will say that. So that's why I like to prepare for that. Yeah, what events, appointments, or trips do I have planned this week? And will they help or hurt my progress toward my weekly goal? And then how can I prepare for them? Or how can I cancel them? Sometimes we make appointments, and by we I mean myself. Sometimes I make commitments just to be a people pleaser, and I really don't want to do that thing. So I want to take this time to give myself an out, and I encourage you to do the same if you are someone who likes to say yes to things and regret it later. I know myself. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a 5 minutes question, and then we will come back. And then I will do a 5-minute break. So really, you don't have to come back. You should come back. Okay. So we have about a minute and 30 seconds. Okay, very good. Okay. All right, that was our 5 minutes for that multi-layered question. It's like a cake. So yes, I hope that gave you a little more clarity on your ancillary, I like that word, ancillary things that you are planning to do this week that take you away from your usual routine and have the potential to screw everything up. So now we are going to, we're going to take our highlighters and we are going to highlight, or if you don't have highlighters, we're going to underline everything that jumps out at you that you wrote down previously, and that way we can take those highlighted things and put them in our planners. It's a whole multi-step process. Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 minutes to do that, and then we will take a little, not a siesta, I wanted to say siesta, we will take a little break, and we will work on more of our planning. Okay, so 3 minutes, highlight. Okay, we have approximately 35 seconds. Just highlighting anything from your brain dumping that jumps out at you. So you can add it to your planning later. Very good, you guys. You are working hard, making it happen. Yes. Okay, so I hope you got everything out that you wish to say to yourself when you were brain dumping. And now you have highlighted everything. All right. So now we've come to the point where at the halfway point. So we're going to take a 5-minute break. I hope you'll join me again in 5 minutes. But for now, I want you to stretch your legs, get yourself a snack, get yourself some coffee, more coffee if you're drinking coffee, some tea, some water. And this week I put get a hug. If you have a person around, or if you have an animal, a stuffed animal, get a hug. It feels good. Why not? So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to give you 5 minutes. I will see you. Let's see, it is 2 minutes until the top of the hour now. Let's say I will see you. I can't do math. I will see you at 3 minutes after. This is our second hour of journaling time. I'm so glad. If you were with me for the first hour, I'm glad you came back. I'm always like, yes, please don't leave. And I hope that, if you're new to our second hour, I hope that you say hello in the chat. Say hello to everyone. We've got a good crew here. So yeah, I've got the best crew. So I am happy that you all are here, and yeah, just say hello to each other if you're just joining us. And we will get started on our second journaling time. This is good that you are taking this time out to give yourself a little bit of mind space to get your week right. So you are doing a very good thing for yourself. But now, all right, I am going to be working on my weekly spread in my bullet journal. This is everything is like, I don't want to touch this too much because it'll fall again. If you didn't see it in the first half, it fell. So this guy here on my table is my bullet journal. I'm going to make a new weekly spread that's going to look fairly similar to this one. And then I am going to fill it in with all of my planning and scheming for the week, and make sure that I am in good space to start the week. And that is what I hope for you as well. So feel free to journal if you'd like to just write. If you want to just let out some more thoughts, feel free to do that. You don't have to necessarily be in planning mode right now. Or, if you'd like to plan along with me, of course, you're welcome. Do this together. All right. But I want to give you this time. Before I do that, I do see a comment here in my chat. Hello. Nicolette. If I'm saying that correct. Here. Hello. Welcome to our chat today. I'm so happy that you're joining us. I want to just, raise my fist for everyone that is here. And I'm just so happy that you are joining me on this Sunday. And we're getting ready for the beginning of this week. We are going to make this ours. Okay, everyone always says 2026 is my year. This week is going to be hard. Okay, so thank you for being here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and set our timer. 60 minutes. See, I put my little number down in the bottom corner there of what I intended to be. It's not going to be 60 minutes. That seems it's going to be more like 45 minutes. And then we will come back. We will recap. We will reconvene. Okay, does that sound good? 45 sounds a little, more realistic for us. Okay, so I wish you luck, and I wish you a good journaling session. Alright, you guys, to break the silence a little bit, we have 4 minutes and 8 seconds left in our journaling time. All right, look at that. That 45 minutes flew by, and I hope that you got all of your planning done. I hope that everything went well for you during that time. It just kind of went by so quickly. So yeah, I feel I feel pretty good myself. I kept just staring at everything like, what do I need to do? Even though I did all of that brain dumping and all of that stuff, it's like, what do I actually need to do with myself this coming week? So I was struggling a little bit, but I finally got most everything down. And what I want to say for interview practice, which I have highlighted each day, I had to like really sit and think, how am I going to do that? And visualize doing that, because it is not my favorite thing to do, and I didn't want to skip it the way that I tend to do. So I wanted to actually make sure I do it this week. But yeah, this is my weekly spread. I hope if planning was something that you were doing during our journaling time, I hope that it was a good session for you and you got everything out that you wanted to say and you feel good about this week, because that's what we want. So I felt your vibes, I felt your energy, I felt good while I was doing it. So that is the main thing. And I wanted to, I am always every week so self conscious about the music for my live streams, because I want it to be something that, of course, allows us to concentrate, that doesn't have, singing or anything that where we're dancing. Because if it's a bop, I'll dance, and we don't want that. Also, just something that is free, and so because I don't like to pay for stuff, and also something that will not violate any sort of copyright things or whatever for YouTube. So it's like, what do I do? So I just usually use the music that is here with my streaming software, and I don't always like it, so then I get self-conscious. So thank you, Ellen. So yes, if you ever join me for the live streams, always know that you can, if you have music that you prefer, and you still want to stay with us, feel free to mute the sound. I'm not going to be offended. But yes, thank you for kind of vibing with the music today, Ellen. Yes, because I always worry so much about that. But yes, all right. I'm gonna start to wrap things up here. I'm saying a lot, but I do want to share with you first my intention of the week. All right. So the intention of the week is I intend to have more trust. Oop, try not to wiggle so much. I intend to have more trust and confidence in my own abilities. I intend to remember that no one is coming to save me. I can make things happen for myself. I will be intentional, that is my word of the year, and I will be intentional about each move I make and not let others decide for me. So that I chose that. I don't know, especially with job searching and just um, life in general, just like different moves that I want to make in life. I'm always like, oh well, maybe I need a coach. Maybe I need to ask someone. Maybe I need, and you know, and I think over the past year, I've been working a lot on values and what are the things that are important to me. And so it's like, as long as I remember those things, I know where I need to go. So I don't need to ask other people all the time. So that's what I'm trying to remind myself. So I hope, that we can start to work on that together, and just remember, be intentional about your decisions and hold on to whatever values that you have set for yourself. Easier said than done, I know. So that is that. And then also, this is my quote of the week. I tried to kind of stay with that. Always be yourself and have faith in yourself. Do not go out and look for a successful personality and try to duplicate it. And that is Bruce Lee. Gotta quote Bruce Lee sometime. Yes. So yes, this is my weekly spread. I was sitting there trying to fill in all the to-dos for the week, and I'm not done with that. I never get done on Sundays. I usually fill them in the night before anyway. But yes, for some reason, it's just like, I need everything perfect right now. And we don't. No, we don't. So, all right, y'all. So that is the week. I hope it was a very good session for you. Any last shout outs that you want to leave in the chat? Feel free. We still have a minute or two before our 12 noon cutoff Eastern time. I'm going to cut it right off. So let me know in the chat if there's anything that came up for you during our journaling time or anything you wish to share with the group. I give you that time right now. What am I gonna do? I don't know. I'm still thinking about my reward for Saturday. If I finish all of my Friday stuff, I don't know what that's going to be. So last week it was supposed to, or today actually, it's supposed to be going to the library. I did do that yesterday, and going to get donuts. So that may happen later today. I may go get a donut. But I don't know. We'll see. All right. Yes. So okay, we're out. We're feeling good about this week. Okay, so all right, Miss Lieutenant Nyota Uhuru, thank you for joining us and thank you for sharing this. Thank you so much. Yes, I appreciate your company as well. I appreciate seeing you. I give you a hug. I hope you have a wonderful week. And yeah, all right, you guys. I'm gonna be out. Give you your time back for Sunday. I wish you a pleasant first full week of 2026. And I'm going to give you all the upside down wave. Upside down wave. Goodbye. Thank you for joining me. All right, I'm going to put this up here. I have all these slides played. Oh, yeah. How does that, what I'm saying? Yes. How does what you planned move you one step closer to what you want? Okay. And there's our quote of the week. And thank you. All right, y'all. I'm going to get it together one of these days, but I thank you for bearing with me. I just heart you guys so much, and I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye.